Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom.
Episode 121.
What up, what up?
Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing well. Yourself?
Pretty well. Pretty good. Can't complain.
Nice.
I mean, anyone could if they start. Yeah, if you look long enough, you can find something to complain about. But, no, I'm doing good.
Good.
A few gaming things for myself this week, and you were just telling me of your own, the League of Legends.
Yeah, 2XKO.
2D fighter. They just would it come out today or this week or something?
This week. I think yesterday.
Probably Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How many heroes or characters does it have?
I want to say about 12-ish.
Are they all League characters? Like all
Yes.
12 of these are also in League?
Absolutely.
That's nice.
11.
That's I feel like that's low though for like a fighter game just releasing. Now here's 11 characters.
Yeah, it feels kind of low. Though you don't get them all at first. You get 4, and then they let you unlock one of your choice. Actually, I think it's 6, and you unlock one of your choice out of the locked ones.
And then you just play
Earn
matches,
currency, or buy them. Let's see if I can get the full character select screen. It's all like the in development screenshots.
Yeah. I don't know a single League of Legends character, so...
You sure don't. Jinx.
I lied. I do. I know 2 of them, because there's also a girl with the Nine-Tails Fox humanoid person.
Ari, who's also in this. Both of those characters are in this.
That does not surprise me. Yeah, but otherwise...
And do you know the other main person from Arcane? The Fist girl? No?
I didn't watch Arcane.
So you probably don't actually know Jinx then, unless you've seen at least like pictures from Arcane.
Well, I know who she is, and I knew who she was before Arcane was a thing.
That's most of the character. Well, that's a good chunk of the characters, at least, besides Teemo and Warwick. If I can look them up after.
The dude in the back, the muscly mustache man.
Oh, he's actually so good. I did get a chance to try him.
I've probably seen his artwork of him around somewhere. And honestly, this dude with the huge ponytail and the sword, the blue cowl.
Yes.
I've seen artwork of him around.
He's like exactly like Tsukuyomi. Yeah, I think it is Tsukuyomi from Smite. Katana man with tornadoes and shit. Susanoo, yes.
That's cool. I was honestly surprised when you mentioned Tsukuyomi, who is in Smite, and I was like, I'm surprised he even knows anything about it. He doesn't seem like somebody you would play.
So it's missing... How many characters are actually... Oh, damn it.
And I mean, they're gonna put more characters.
Yeah, they have so many to choose from.
Yeah, was they at 150?
I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, it's... That's the one I unlocked, Teemo.
Nice.
Mr. Sexy Werewolf Man, Warwick.
Very, very nice.
And a robot.
Okay.
That's all the characters.
So, yeah, just 2D fighter. You said 2v2?
Yep.
Online play, I assume.
Yep, and you tag in and out, and you can do cooperatively too. And there's 171 champions in League of Legends.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
And I'm sure about 20 of them are viable as far as the League of Legends community goes.
How do you even do ban phase? Fuck that.
Dude, I don't want to do ban phase in Smite 2, and there's only like 25 heroes, 30 heroes in it. And I'm like,
I hate doing it in Mobile Legends. There's like, you get up to like 4 bands each team.
So the Smite, just I might try ranked now that Smite's going to the way Smite 1 did bans towards the end.
Look at that fucking league tier list.
Ridiculous. Because originally back in like the early days, which turned me off from ranked plays, because say I go into a ranked match, right, and I play a few games and like, because everyone starts in bronze if you've never played rank, right?
Yeah.
So say I play a few games, the games go good, and then it's suddenly I'm a silver 1 or whatever. But then I get in a game with all bronze players, and I'm the silver, so I'm the top rated player.
Yeah.
That person's usually the one that decides the bans. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to ban. I don't want that responsibility. So that's what turned me off, in just the rare case that I would be in charge of banning everything. And there's options to like request a ban, so like they can request and then you like do it.
I like how it is in Predecessor. It's like a group vote.
Yeah. What they're doing in Smite now is everyone on the team gets one ban. So you,
oh my god,
you ban, you're like, you know, for your role, you're like, you know, I just don't feel like fighting Wukong in solo lane right now, so I'm gonna ban them, and then you all ban them. But because there's few heroes, you're gonna get overlap, so it's never winds out being 10 people,
good,
10
good.
bans.
That's how it is in Mobile Legends too.
Always ends up being probably like 8, but it's not that bad.
I like the Predecessors though.
The like group voting, that's also too, because you can just wait a few minutes and see what everyone's picking,
and then you're like, yeah,
that seems smart.
Yeah, I'm a smart man. It's always the last 4 heroes. It's Boris, Rena, Ure, Acheron. Every time.
I was playing Predecessor ranked for a little while, but I ended up just stopping.
I want to get back on ranked, honestly, since I am playing so much.
No, I'll probably be taking a break from both of them. I mean, maybe if we do like a Saturday morning play session or something.
We're going to try the new patch. Whenever.
Well, no, because there's 2 other games that came out with new patches that I'm playing. Monster Hunter Wilds came with Omega last week.
Nice.
I beat him last night.
Nice.
Yep. Finally took some...
Let's say the Monster Hunter patch is like, boom, content done.
Well, no. Because, I only beat him once. I can't make anything. So, on the Monster Hunter side, you got the quest for Omega, which I have now. And I beat it. And you get the Dark Knight Relic gear from Shadowbringers.
Nice.
So any Shadowbringers promotional content you've seen with the Dark Knight, that armor, and that sword, for the Great Sword, are in Monster Hunter Wilds.
Nice.
And you get, obviously, a Chocobo for your Sacred, like a Chocobo skin.
Yeah.
And also, Pictomancer, like emote on your wheel thing, and you input things to like start painting stuff, and it does an attack, and that does damage.
Shit. Nice.
Yeah, because the Akuma armor comes with the Akuma shit, so you can go equipped to the Akuma gear, so you're Akuma running around, and then there's like items in the item wheel that you'll go to, and one of them, when you're there and you hit square on it, it does a fucking, you're punching, you're doing a combo. I beat an entire monster with just that combo.
That's fucking awesome.
So you can do combos with that as your item bar. And then there's another item that's on a cooldown that if you hit a wound with it, it does his super.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was lit. But then there's a Omega Savage that they came with as well. It's an event quest, and event quests don't last forever, so I'm kind of timed on that one.
Doing that one.
I hear it's fucking rough. First off, the fight in Wilds of Omega. This is by far the hardest fight in Monster Hunter Wilds.
Damn.
Yeah. It's funny, I saw a comment because people are talking about it on social media, and you know, like the casual media person, people that write articles and stuff. That they come into a game, they play the game to write an article, and then they put the game down. So all of those people that I was seeing were saying that, writing headlines and stuff about like how Omega's too hard this and Omega's too hard that, and all the comments are just roasting. It's like, we've been saying for all of Wilds that the game is too easy. They give us a hard challenge, and now you complain about it. Like,
don't listen to them. Cover your ears, Capcom.
But Omega Savage has another armor tied to it, which I don't want to say is cooler, but it's definitely sexier. I'll show it to you right now, because it's I'll show you the 14 version actually. Omega, because when you fight Omega in 14, it's a raid. So you know how in like the Bahamut turns, you got fucking Phoenix is 11 and Bahamut is 12. Yeah. Omega is both 11 and 12 of the Omega tier.
Nice.
And you fight the standard 4-legged crab type Omega in 11. And that fight's fucking dope. I love it. And then in the 12, you fight, it's like the Terminator in Terminator 2, the liquid metal one.
Yeah.
He does stuff like that, and you fight these twin humanoid people. So their armors are for Savage. So like if you get the male version or the female version or
That's
Alpha
awesome.
and Omega sets, and you can get it in Monster Hunter if you beat Omega.
That's awesome.
In Monster Hunter Wilds. I saw somebody post a screenshot of it that they had gotten it, but it's right there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, right. It's pretty dope, right?
Oh yeah.
So I was doing that. I beat Omega. Was it last? No, yesterday was Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was last night. There's a reason for that, because yesterday Arkveld came out in 14. So I was playing that. It's a big patch, so it's not just Arkveld. There's a new Deep Dungeons, like Palace of the Dead, and some other stuff that came out. So me and my wife were doing stuff like that, and we did the normal version of Arkveld.
Nice.
And anytime you beat him, he's there on the ground. You can carve him, and you get 2 scales. And the sheer amount of rewards is humongous. In 14, you got a weapon for every class.
Nice.
The ninja daggers are fucking fire. They're okay though, because it's like the problem with a weapon like this is because if you took this weapon and you put it in Monster Hunter, you'd be like, this is a sick weapon, right? So designed Arkvale themed, but then you put that in an MMO where I can take a sword out and the whole sword's made of fucking fire.
Yeah.
Or you got all these crazy glow effects and none of the Arkveld weapons have crazy glow effects on them. Where is it? I think it's this video. Yeah.
Those are like, really cool.
Yeah, they like, as soon as you unsheath them, their blade, and it kind of like pops in this like the chain hangs out of it. It's fucking.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's dope. But they got, so everyone's got a weapon. You get a sacred mount. You get a Vigorous minion, some kind of like, I think it's a baby sacred minion. You get Palico NPCs for your house, because there's vendors NPCs you can put in your house.
I was hoping there'd be Palicos.
And you can customize them in 14. Like you choose the race, gender.
Yeah.
You can basically, you're creating a character, but it's an NPC to put in your house, and it's just like a mender or something. But you can do that, and you can put up to 4 Palicos in your house.
That's awesome.
You get a some housing items. The tent, the main pop-up tent in Wilds, you can put that there. Barbecue thing and a chair. But you can't interact with it, which I think is kind of sucky.
Yeah.
But
It wouldn't have been hard to make a little...
Well, because they did. Because when you come into the zone before the queue area, there's one there you can interact with, and it plays a cutscene.
Oh, see, yeah.
You sitting down, you pull it just like you when you barbecue split in Wilds, and
Yeah.
the little pop up thing. You put the big rack of ribs and you cut it, and it does the do 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 do. No tasty at the end though. I was disappointed. I was like, the fuck. And then there's posters that you can hang up in your house for all of the New Udra, Raydal, Uthduna, and Jindhad.
Nice.
And I think there's probably an Arkfeld one. Framer kits for portraits and some other stuff. And then if you get 99 of a voucher, which means you complete this extreme trial 99 times, or it drops in the trial.
Yeah.
You get another mount, and it's the death cart.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you're just like laying on it in the play dead emote on this cart, and it's being pushed by Palicos.
That's great.
So I've only seen a screenshot of it, and it wasn't a Lalafell, but I want to see a Lalafell on it because the Lalafell like play dead emote, or when they die, their ass is sticking up in the air. They just fucking like they fall over on their face and like cartoonish ass up. Yeah, it's funny. So I want to see if
ass inbound
if it's like that for them. But yeah, the fight's pretty good. I didn't mind the Rathalos fight in 14. It's kind of janky, but that jankiness is like it's cool. I like because it's like you're playing the MMO of 14, but the monster moves and reacts like he's in Monster Hunter. So you got to watch his body language to know what he's about to do. If you get hit, you get sent flying, just like in Monster Hunter. The second phase, you can't heal. You get debuff where healer's magic doesn't heal. You have to use the Mega Potion, which I assume is probably in the EX of 14, because I have the Mega Potion again, but in normal, we didn't need it. We just beat it.
Yeah.
But I tried joining an extreme, and I got into one or two groups. Didn't make it very far, but then there were just no groups for like fresh, and I was like, this sucks. And I'm like, I was looking at the time, and I was like, even if I get in a group, I don't really have much time before I have to go to bed. So I jumped back onto Monster Hunter because I was like, at this point, I can try Omega like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I think it was like twice. And I was like, at least try to do that in the time frame, but we'll see. And then I got in and I beat him on the second try.
Nice.
So, yay me. But now the Savage is a thing, and I'm just scared. We'll see how it goes, though. But yeah, just need to get on 14 and be trying aggressively in the Party Finder, because it's one of those things that there are a lot of rewards, yes, but once the people, because most things are like between 2 and 4 scales, and you're getting 2 scales a run.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a fuckload of. Oh, and there's an armor set. There's the set you start with in Wilds. So like the green leather or whatever, that set's in 14. Whatever.
Yeah.
I would have preferred Arkfeld.
I was thinking that. I was like,
or an Arkfeld mount like we have a Rathalos mount, but
yeah. Though the death card's even cooler.
The death card is cool, but I still would have wanted an Arkfeld mount. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's okay. No, it's cool. So that's what it'll really be. That and the new Deep Dungeon and other things. I'm trying to get back into 14 a little bit. And this patch is basically what I was waiting for, because the main patch didn't pull me back in.
Yeah.
So this will pull me in for a little bit. I'll go with that. So my MOBAs and online games will take a back seat. I'll still probably play like No Man's Sky. Still been playing the shit out of that.
Nice.
And Age of Wonders 4. I could put that off. One, it's a single player game. It's just a game that you can just go back to whatever. But they're coming out with an DLC pack next month that I'm like excited for, the vampire one.
Yeah.
So, but I'm in the middle of a campaign, so I'm like, do I finish the campaign or do I just start a new one when the vampires come out? I don't know.
I'm like the opposite. I'm like tripling down on online games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I re-downloaded Deadlock. I downloaded League. I got 2XKO. Still play Predecessor. Got Hunt and Dark and Darker, though I'm probably not playing this season of Dark and Darker.
And as usual, you get me into a game and then you stop playing said game.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
This couldn't be.
I'm sitting pretty at like 31 million units right now.
I'm exactly
12,000.
where I told you I was, setting up that beacon.
12,000 nanites. And 300 of the other currencies. I don't know what it is.
Yes, Quicksilver.
Miss.
Yes. I'm setting up my triangulation beacons.
No, it's hilarious though. I'm probably like main story-wise like 5 missions ahead of you at most. If that.
Hey, that's not bad.
If that. So.
That's how I'll catch up.
My settlement though is in the green, so I'm making money now. I mean, I'm still paying off the debt, but the debt's not going up now; it's going down.
Yeah.
So at some point, I'll be making money off of it, which I'm like, yeah. But my base is coming along nicely. I got a bunch of new things, so fucking like atmospheric harvesters. Just these things I put down, and they just gather materials from the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And it's gets me nitrogen, which I needed desperately to upgrade my settlement. And I realized, so I didn't know I already had one, but on my freighter, I put orbital. It's like an orbital mining thing. So it gets just by your freighter sitting in orbit of something.
Yeah.
It gathers materials from it. So I built 2 of them. And set them up to go, and then like where I built them, I didn't realize I walked into the room of one that was already installed on the freighter, made a door next to it to expand, and made 2 rooms. So now there's 3 of them in a row. And I was like, oh, and they get me chromatic metal, which is so hard.
Oh my god!
Yeah, a lot of it too. So I will never need, because it's like you run out now. You gotta go find copper, and then you gotta put it in the condenser.
Yep.
And I think it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So,
and copper's not like all the other stuff that you're just like picking up left and right. Like you gotta find a deposit.
You gotta actually look for it, or look for a planet that has it. I tell you, I'm stocking up on Corvette parts though. Yeah. And I figured out how to farm them. When you scan a planet and you look at the planet from space, and it gives you that list of like what items are on the planet, if salvageable components is at the top of the list, land on that planet. And all the little Wi-Fi symbols where the salvage equipment is, they'll be yellow. And you go over there and you use your terrain thing to dig it out. And then you use your mining beam to get rid of everything. And each part of the thing you destroy gives you a Corvette piece.
I had one planet like that was loaded with them, but eventually I was like, I gotta move on, man.
Inventory.
Been waiting for another.
Yeah, inventory isn't a problem really for me now that I found a ship that has... Once I found that A rank that has good inventory slots.
Yeah.
Plus, I've been finding inventory slots for my exosuit like crazy. And I got all the storage in my base. I just pick up everything. Corvette parts I'll just throw in my spaceship.
I still need to fix up the rest of that B rank ship I have.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I still ride around in it.
Why not? You gotta rent style. So the hardest thing in the game, though, is definitely if you wanted to make your own starship.
Yeah.
Like your base starship. Because, yeah, you could say Corvette, but, like, I've been finding Corvette parts left and right, and you can just buy the parts for a Corvette if you have enough units. before a starship in the back of the thing, like
Yeah.
where the giant eyeball is. You can only get parts from that from salvaging a starship you find. But if you go to salvage a starship, you got two options. Salvage for units, you'll get scrap that can be traded for the units. And
Yeah.
it's expensive. It's or profitable. It's always like 2 to 4 million units that you're going to get if you salvage a ship. Or you can salvage a component, and only one component. They'll ask you, do you want the cockpit, wings, or engines?
You don't always just find ships a lot either,
No.
to be honest.
And the ship you have to find has to already have the part you're looking for.
Yeah.
So I have...
That's what I mean. Like,
I have a cockpit and boosters, but it's like there's like 30 wing shapes, and that's just for one of 4 different class of ships.
Yeah.
So it's like, dang, that's ridiculous. But it's alright, because a Corvette counts as a starship.
Yeah.
So once you make the Corvette, you're almost never going to use
I'm
the
still
base starship.
gonna, hopefully.
You still could, because you can summon it whenever you want.
Yeah.
But
it's more convenient though, because it has all the systems on it and stuff, and you can just have it piloting itself while you walk around your little Corvette.
yeah, and all of the added things you can put on it. You know what I mean?
You can synthesize like the food that you can give to animals on it.
And you can put like 12 guns on it. So
Yeah.
So I'm excited to finally build one eventually. But again, I'm waiting. I don't want to have to compromise.
That's my big money goal right now. Is just getting the Corvette.
And plus, too, you can have multiple Corvettes too. So
yeah,
just gotta pay for it. But now that I have a settlement, once that debt goes away, every penny that it makes is just coming to me. So the cartographer person that's there, on the second page gives you a settlement map. So once the settlement's up, I'll just go to him, go to a new star system, and get a settlement in this star system, and then get one in that one. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So
nice.
This stuff I want to like, I've been keeping it close. Like, I've been to 4 star systems that are all relatively close to each other. I went to one red. I've been to a red and a green star system, like the rare ones you need the special engine for. I haven't been to a blue one yet, but it's all like right there in the same area of my start-in system. But I don't know what it is, but I can look over there a couple systems away, and there's this like swirly symbol on a system. It's purple, and it like, I don't know if it's like a warp portal. So if I go to that system, there's like a portal somewhere, or if it's a black hole or something, and you can go in it and it'll port you away, which I'm kind of afraid of. I don't know what happens if I go in a black hole. I haven't looked that up.
I have no clue.
I don't know if you just die, or if you even can, or if it is a wormhole, but it puts you on the other side of the galaxy. I'm like, but how do I get back? Do I go back in the same... Is there an exit that I can then use as an entrance to go back to the same one? Are they linked, or is it
I'm
a
sure you
random
can still
one?
fast travel after. I doubt it's gonna like...
I don't know, because like every warp drive that I've seen has a range on it.
Yeah, but I mean, like the teleporter things, like the
at
the space stations and stuff.
Okay, you're right. I forgot about that, because I use that often.
Yeah,
Because I'm always filling up my thing, and I'm like, I ain't wasting. Antimatter's not that hard to make, but to make a bunch of antimatter and the antimatter container, and then fuse those two together to get warp fuel, and only one of those warp cells is 25% charged, so you need 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
a lot of things call for those antimatters in the casings too.
yeah. So I'm like, it's alright. I can wait. I can teleport. It's free of charge.
It sure is.
Other than the one in my base, in the sense that it's hooked up to a generator thing that like every 10 warps I need to put carbon in it, but my carbon is fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
I have over 1,000 of it.
It quite literally is.
Yeah. The only there's 2 elements that I feel like I'm always like low on was oxygen and sodium.
Yeah.
But I found recently just a field of plants that I just hold square and like pick up, not even mining, just walk up to it and harvest it. That gave me oxygen, and I just cleared the whole field out.
Hell yeah.
So I'm sitting on like 3,000, 4,000 oxygen, so I don't think I'm ever running out of that anytime soon. The sodium, anytime I see a sodium plant, I always pick it up because I'm like, I need this, like, constantly. And I'm always like in the around 100 sodium. And I don't like that number. So I look at everything else.
Some surplus.
Yeah, I look at everything else with 4 digits. I'm like, I like that.
I'll get back on it. I also bought Frostpunk again, and I want to play that.
I don't know what that is.
It's a city management / survival thing. Like, you're controlling a colony that's in like a sub-zero area.
Uh-huh.
You're building a city around one big generator. And it's survival because it does get worse, and the storm gets worse as you go. So it's like you're really trying to keep them alive.
Interesting.
Yes. A lot of like politicking in it too. Like, it's gonna give you moral choices here and there. Like, eventually it's just like, hey, people are having kids. Are we putting those kids to work or putting them in schools? Hey, huge shitload of refugees from a nearby settlement. They're going to be eating up all our food and you're not prepared, but are you just going to let them die out there? So, I've never been in it, and it was on sale, and I was like, I'll get it again. It was like $2.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, because the sequel's out now and everything, so I'm like, I'm going to beat the first one first.
I think I've mentioned to you, but I don't think I've mentioned it on the podcast, that I've been dabbling with the idea of getting it because this computer's been kind of slow.
Yeah.
So I've been like dabbling in the smallest sense of the word dabbling. Like, this is minor thoughts. I've not done any research or anything of the idea of potentially getting like a new computer.
Do it.
But I wouldn't get something crazy. I'd try to like get the bare minimum of what. Okay, maybe a step up from the bare minimum, because you can get the bare minimum in my mind is like an office computer.
Yeah.
Something you use at work.
Yeah.
Like and that's not you put solitaire on the fucking bitch and it starts lagging. So bare minimum is the wrong word, but
Enough to play League with me.
that's never gonna happen.
They might have WASD eventually.
It's never gonna happen. Sorry to say.
It's not okay.
I heard about that. Weren't people like super complaining about it?
I don't know if people are complaining about it. If they are, they're assholes. Fuck you.
Yeah, like
sucks.
gatekeeping
Yeah.
League.
Oh, so they're probably like, League's meant to be played click.
Yeah, I got all my skills from point and click, and now this WASD person's got to
These
come in and roll through me.
pussies. I hope I do. Because I'll be going to WASD in a heartbeat. There's something really difficult to me about having to click the person I'm attacking while also moving back to around my character to move around them. Like, if you're ranged, like going back and forth, trying to keep yourself positioning and moving while still going back with my mouse over to my opponent. I'd rather just, move and keep my mouse on them. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
The benefit, though, is your ability keys are just super easy to hit because that's all this hand has to do. Like, it's just Q, W, E, R. Like,
Oh, yeah, it's literally just abilities.
yeah. Instead of having the movement keys and then having the ability keys, like, crowding around your movement keys.
Yeah, that's why you just fucking map them to your mouse buttons.
Oh, I sure do. That's what I do for Deadlock.
Yeah.
2 of my abilities here, my ultimate here, my third ability here.
Fancy.
You can play Deadlock with me when you have a PC.
That also, like, there's a Smite YouTuber that plays Deadlock, and I've seen, like, clips and thumbnails of his that come on my feed because I'm subscribed to him.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't
There's
It's not
definitely
it looks like Overwatch to me.
there's definitely a scale of how like third person shootery it gets, starting from Smite with Pred in the middle and Deadlock at the end, because it feels like Apex to me with the movement, because you can just fly, man. Everyone gets like
Everyone
a
looks
roll
like they're
and
fucking
a double jump and everything.
Every time I watch something to Deadlock, it feels like they're just like they're playing the Flash, just zoom in.
Everyone can slide down ramps. Everyone gets a roll and a jump, and you can do if you do a roll into a jump, you get like a speed boost. There's items for getting more stamina bars to do more jumping around and rolling and shit. So it's like the movement gets insane in a bad way, in my opinion. Yeah. My old man brain can't keep up with all the movement.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like a game for me.
I do like the theming. I think Deadlock's biggest problem is there's nothing to earn, and that sounds kind of like you should just play the game because it's fun, but it does kind of suck. It's like, yes, match over. That's that. Next match.
Well,
there's nothing to even buy either in their defense too. They're not selling you skins. There's no shop, no currencies, just game.
That's weird.
Right?
No mastery skins or no mastery tracks. Nothing. It's just here's a game, go play it.
Yep. There is ranked, but again, there's no skins or rewards, so it's like,
why do it?
Just game. And that's just pretty respectable.
Hey, I applaud them for not having a shop.
Yeah.
What? Because it's Valve?
Yes. And the other thing to their credit, too, and I ask this of every game. I'm also begging this of Path of Exile next season when they put out Druid. But Deadlock, they put out more than one character at a time. So when they put out a character, it's not everyone rushing to pick that character. Because the first time they added characters, they dropped like 4 at the same time. This time they did 6.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, like, they're really building up the game before they do any monetizing.
Respectable.
Yes. So
what do you want Path of Exile to do? Drop?
More than one class. Because they're going to drop Druid, and everyone in that season is going to play Druid.
True, but is Path of Exile the same way as Diablo 4 in the sense that it's solo, it's single player, but there's a person over there?
No, you only see the other people like in the hub areas, or if you're partied with them. So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna see all of these druids around, but still, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know that all the other classes aren't getting love, and it's gonna keep happening every time they put out a new class. Like, just put out 2 at a time.
So I'm going to go against you on this one. Because, well, Path of Exile, first off, isn't full release yet either.
No.
So here's my thing, right? I don't want to say base Path of Exile, but when Path of Exile came available for you to play for the first time, how many?
6.
6. Okay.
Each with 2 subclasses that you unlock.
Okay. So 12.
Yeah.
We'll just,
and now each
to be safe, we'll just call it 12. And how many have they added since?
They've added 1 class, and most of them have 3 subclasses now. Not all of them, though.
Oh, so they've added subclasses and 1 new class.
Yes, and 1 new class.
Okay.
And there's officially 5 more to go. Because I think they said there's going to be 12 classes. 2 for every combination of the base stats.
Okay. Well, so here's my thing, right? If the style of gameplay or game that Path of Exile and Diablo, because they're similar spheres.
Yeah.
I'm basing what I'm saying here off of my experience with Diablo. You get the game, you take a character, you level it up, you do your thing, but it's all about building new characters.
Yeah.
Doing it all again. All of the hardcore players, by the time Druid comes out, would have played all of the other classes.
Yeah.
So Druid comes out, they play Druid, and now maybe the time span is a little bit much, but it's like, okay, here comes Druid, It's like, yeah, the other classes aren't getting any love, but you've played them all already anyway. So here's Druid, you play Druid. Oh, here's the new one, you play this one, and then the new one, and you play that one, and then the new one, you play that one. So drop in 2 at once, because you're not going to play both at once.
No, but, well, those hardcore people probably will. Or 2 in the same season at the very least.
Yeah, because they'll have 2 characters, and they might switch them back, but you're still going to focus on one. Okay, nope, coming back to this one. You know what I mean? You're not literally playing them both at once, but
yeah.
So I in that respect, I think it's okay to drop one out, because it's not like in an online competitive thing, like whether it be Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, Deadlock, or any of the others. Like you said, everyone's fighting at trying to get
even
that one
Diablo.
person.
It'd be lamer because you do see people on the map and there is public events. So you put out a single class for that, and like
Everyone's that one class.
yeah, everyone shows up to the boss, and you're all the new spear wielder.
So are there not world bosses in
Nah.
Path to Exile? No.
Nah, there's like a bunch of like end game bosses and stuff, but you party for that.
I got you. Because like I think it would be better, because they're not going to do it, because they've said that they like the 2-week schedule, because Smite puts out a new hero.
At least for
Quotes
them,
new.
2 weeks.
It's
yeah.
2 weeks, and I put hero in quotes there because or
You put new in quotes
there because it's been ports for a while now, and they've been talking. Well, why don't you put it to like a month, and 2 of them could drop at once, and you build hype for the patch instead of being like, now I'm just gonna skip this one, wait for that one, or whatever. You just bundle it all together so you get like a big patch, and it gets more people like, oh, look at all the new stuff, instead, because like but I feel like it's gonna be the same way, because it's like drip feeding you, right? And drip feeding can be good because you constantly get new content every 2 weeks. That's amazing. That's amazing. But
like, even if everyone goes to pick it, like it's in 2 weeks, they'll all be picking someone else.
Yes, and the problem with drip feeding is attention span in 2025 is abysmal. So it's like never enough for people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I actually feel bad for 2XKO in that regard, because they're going to be begging for more characters.
Oh, the League fighter,
League game, yeah.
So it's like, I think that if possible, if you could drop multiple characters, like that Deadlock thing sounds awesome, because it's like the chances of you playing the new hero that you want in your first game is pretty high, because it's like you got 6 people on your team and there's 6 new heroes. You know what I mean?
Yes, there's one caveat there, and it's that even in the casual modes, there's no mirrors. So it is no ban draft. Though it does all that behind the scenes. You don't sit there in a draft phase. Also, to its credit, you actually like go through the whole roster and set up how prioritized they are for your pick.
So it picks for you?
Yes. But you can set someone as like your highest priority. That's the one you want. If not, it'll drop you down to like your next priorities. But there's also still no mirrors. So like your opponent can't have the character you have.
Because if
I know it does feel like the agency's gone.
Well, kind of, but that's actually not where my gripe would be. Because I haven't played Deadlock, so I don't really know how much it actually matters. But like in the upper, because it's kind of portraying itself as a MOBA.
Yes.
In a way.
It has lanes. It has minions.
Did they try and come off saying that they're an action MOBA? Is that part of the game description, or they just say we're a game?
I have no clue, but they have lanes, minions, towers.
Right.
They're
so
a shop. Like
my thing, like counterpicking, or the fact that I've seen it before myself. As soon as I saw our lobby, our team, and then it shows the other team, and I'm like, their comp is just gonna stomp through us. And it was like,
that's the thing. And I would say
because
there's not much counter picking, but there's like, as much as they don't have roles, there's a very clear delineation between squishy and not squishy. There's at least that much, because there's a couple characters that you could point at and say that's tankier than this half of the roster.
Right.
So if you have none of the tanky people, that is going to make a difference.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's not that much counter picking. There's only like one character in the whole game that heals other characters, and like one other that gives barriers to other characters. So it's not like there's like defined supports.
I mean, hey, if it's working for him, it's working for him. So.
And there's at least a shop to help with countering too, like all the MOBAs.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like, because I don't know what god or hero or whatever I'm playing until I get into a match, and most of the time I'll wait to see like what other people are playing first, and I try and synergize a little bit, or seeing if it's one of the type of game where your team picks two, or your team picks one, they pick two, then you pick two, then they
Which I do like. Because in predecessor definitely informs my decision. What I see them playing in jungle.
Yeah.
If I see Kai, I'm like, damn, no Kalari today.
Yeah, so it's like, I try and base that. And same thing, like, I'm looking at my team and I'm like, especially in Smite, I look at it and I'm like, damn, like, we got like an aggressive support. It's not really a supporty support. You know what I mean? It's like, he'll be tanky, but he doesn't have super high CC and like utility, so I will play a higher utility role, not like a support, but I'll play a higher utility character in off lane to offset that than the more aggressive off lane, because maybe your laning phases go well, but then if the team survives through siege and later, and you have two aggressive tanks, it might not work out if they have two hyper utility based tanks, you know what I mean? So you kind of need the utility too. So I try my best to get synergy, or a lot of the times too, if I see like a classic example that I just love doing is if I see an Odin or a Poseidon on my team and I'm like a warrior class, I'm gonna try and choose Odin because their ults just go so beautifully together. Like my cage, Odin cage is basically Zara's cage, but better. I'm sorry, Odin's cage is better. Cause Poseidon's Kraken takes up the whole cage if you put it in the middle, and Zeus ult takes up the whole cage if you put it on that. And both of those ultimates on mages do a fuckload of damage, and if Odin can keep all of them inside of a full fucking Zeus ult, they're all dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like doing stuff like that. But like, oh, my kit goes well with that person, or oh, I know a good like wombo combo with these characters. I'll try and get those off, so you can do some crazy shit.
Hell yeah. Rivals has some of that baked into the game,
right?
Where certain character combos give them extra abilities if they're on the same team.
In Rivals, do you pick your character in a lobby?
Yeah, and Rivals is like Overwatch, where you can also switch your character in base in the middle of the match too.
Oh, right.
So character picking is like all of the counterplay. If you see them having a flying hero, you got to get off your fucking grounded melee heroes and pick someone that can actually shoot them.
Doesn't Wolverine like counter that shit or something?
Wolverine counters tanks. All of his attacks do like 5% of their max health in damage, so higher health heroes die just as fast as squishies against Wolverine.
Was it like a Hulk team up that I see like him throwing Wolverine at people?
And the Thing can do it now too, and he just goes raw. And it skewers them, so it like tackles them like a spear and drags them where you're going, so you could literally just like throw Wolverine into Iron Man and take him off the map.
So that's a good like counter to flying. But I'm sure there's better counters than picking up your Wolverine and potentially missing.
Just a straight up sniper and just pa.
Because I assume you can miss the Wolverine throw.
Yes, and just go flying.
And kill your Wolverine, send him off the map.
Yeah.
I assume that's a thing.
Yeah, there's also one for Human Torch, picks up the thing and drops him like a cannonball.
Cool.
I haven't seen it yet because Storm hasn't played much, but there's apparently like a Sharknado one where you combine the Storm and Jeff the Shark ults.
Also cool.
Right. And they change them every season too. Like it's a whole different one. Some of the ones from last season aren't even in the game anymore, and they're swapped out for whole new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a weird way to be able to balance too and try out new ideas. Because I always feel like that's a great way to like practice something like. Because like right now, Scarlet Witch has a team up where if she's with Doctor Strange, you can activate a mode that changes your alt fire to a completely different thing. And I'm like, she's like one of the least picked characters. Are you just trying out a different kind of alt fire to maybe give her in the future?
Maybe, because, I mean, you don't want... I mean, there's always going to be a least picked character.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's always going to be a juggling game of what do we do for that least picked character to get them up. Oh, someone else's least picked, let's get them up.
And that's how power creep begins.
Yeah. Well, you don't necessarily have to make it power creep. You could just do some new little cool thing that they do that doesn't necessarily do more damage, but like a cool interaction, like you said. That's a pretty good way. Like, okay, hey, Scarlet Witch and fucking Doctor Strange have this cool interaction now, so it gets people to play those two people together. So, and it doesn't change inherently anything that's happening.
No, not really.
So, I think that's actually a really smart way to get engagement with your characters and engagement with your game, because now you put that out there and the streamers and content creators make videos of it, and then they make content with it, and then the viewer sees it and be like, oh, that's cool, I'll fucking re-download Rivals, or oh, maybe I'll play tonight. I wasn't gonna play tonight, I'm gonna go play tonight. And then the guys are in the game, and then they end up buying your skins and you're making money. So
and they
like their skins.
You know me too, I'm usually not the kind of guy that even like talks about like skin quality. Like, when Overprime was out, I wasn't even bringing it up, even though they did have some nice skins. But Rivals fucking does skins so well. Yeah. It's insane. And when you buy a skin in Rivals, too, you get, like, a new MVP animation, a new emote to go with it. Like,
Smite.
Oh, it's so good.
Smite does some good skins sometimes, but they are fucking... There's some greedy bitches in that fist sometimes.
Oh. Same with Rivals, though. I say with Rivals, they do give you a lot of currency. Like, I've bought at least 2 or 3 skins with just the currency they give me from Battle Passes, too, but just in general.
Right.
Because they're pretty much interchangeable. Like, one's a paid currency, one's an earned currency, but they both can be used in together to buy a skin. Mm-hmm. So it might as well just be the same number for the most part. Like, if you have half of a skin's worth in regular currency and half in premium currency, you can go buy the skin.
So, Smite 2 doesn't have battle passes right now? Bro, just not their focus.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking...
2XKO already has its first battle pass.
Of course. Games just come with battle pass. But the original idea of a battle pass was that you buy the first battle pass. In the battle pass, you gain enough currency to buy the next one.
Fortnite's still that way.
So you can you buy the first battle pass, you never have to buy a battle pass again.
Yeah. And I will say Rivals does give you, I think, enough currency to buy the battle pass.
Well, I was just thinking to myself, I don't remember seeing Platinum as any reward for the predecessor.
Nope. They have a special currency, a third currency.
Yeah, the Orpals.
Yeah. No, there sure isn't. There's a bunch of amber and there's some opals. Yep, I did buy that battle pass too.
Which one? The
predecessor and Rivals.
One that's out right now?
Yeah.
Oh. I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a battle pass, dude. Probably sometime in Smite 1.
Too many times. Rivals, I bought the first season of Rivals, and I bought this season of Rivals because the Moon Knight skin's the last skin, and by God, I want it. But you always own the Battle Pass for Rivals. You can go back and work on old Battle Passes you haven't finished.
Yes, you said that. I really like that.
Huge. Massive.
Yeah.
Because I do have... Actually, I did buy another one. And I'm on the last fucking... It does pages for it. I'm on the last page of rewards, too. And I still need to finish it. But this season first. Because I want that fucking Moon Knight skin. That's my main. And it's like a robot version of Moon Knight.
Slightly off topic, but because of we keep talking about Marvel rivals have been like skirting around it, whatever. But speaking of things that, that's badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Moon Knight.
Oh, I can't wait.
Of things that come out too fast now. Magic sets. Spider-Man sets out now.
And it's, boy, is it bad on Arena.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
They didn't have the mobile licenses for
I have
Spider-Man?
no clue. I don't know if it maybe because Snap got in the way. I don't know what got in the way for just Arena to have the problem, but all of the cards are redesigned in flavor, name, and art. But they're the same cards as the physical Spider-Man cards.
Yeah, same mana cost, same effects, just a different name, different flavor text.
We're in a world where everyone has a pet
Different
spider.
art. Yeah, different art too. Which is like, how many spiders can you draw?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot. Because we bought my son 2 packs. He pulled Anti-Venom.
Oh, badass.
And then all just like some of the commons. He got two of the Spider-Man. I don't remember which one. I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan, but
Yeah.
2 of the Spider-Man that are in Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in the movie, but they're really in the larger scheme of Spider-Man 2. You know what I mean? But,
yeah.
And he pulled like the Daily Bugle as a land. He had that in there. He pulled 2 of those. It's not a rare land. It's just like a uncommon or something. And then like there's some cool stuff in there. And I'm like, I don't really like Spider-Man enough to try and do that. You know what I mean? So
I would have on Arena. Like, I wasn't looking forward to it, but I was looking forward to less a reskinned version of the Spider-Man set.
Did you put a lot of money into Arena for the Final Fantasy set?
No, because I have so many built-up rewards already.
Oh, so you just used like those?
Yeah, I could do 4 drafts right now off of just my free currency, and then another 4 drafts off the premium currency I still have.
It's hilarious. I have a fuckload of Magic cards from the Final Fantasy set because it's the first set I've ever got Magic cards for collectible purposes instead of playing purpose. I don't know what a single card does.
I actually really like some of the Final Fantasy cards mechanics. I actually think it's a good set.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm getting close to having everything that I think I want. I still haven't looked through the whole set list to see, like, there might be some, because it's really the rares I gotta look through to see, like, the oddball rare that's in there. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure that I have a copy of every common and uncommon that's in the set. I'm pretty confident in saying that, you know what I mean? And then just because the number of packs that I've bought and based on how, because I separated them by color like I did with Theros when I got the box, and like each stack is of the colors is pretty beefy, and I'm like, especially the commons, there's no way that I'm missing a common, maybe an uncommon. I'm missing a couple, but a lot of the stuff that I am missing are some of the more expensive stuff. Like, I want Knights of the Round. Last I checked, it's like $40-$50.
Yep, because it's getting played because of Yuna. Yuna's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yuna.
Which one?
The main set one, the one that's standard, can eat battles. I remember it. It's a 5-drop green-white 3/5. On your turn, Yuna and enchantments you control have Ward 2 and I think Trample. At the beginning of your end step, return an enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter. So they find a way to discard Knights of the Round or summon Bahamut, and then when they play the turn they play Yuna, that end step, it comes back. And she has Ward 2, so it costs 2 more mana to target her. So they probably get that Knights of the Round back, who's indestructible.
Bahamut's crazy too. He's a 9/9 flying.
And he destroys a permanent when he gets in there.
And I think he destroys all of your permanents when he leaves too, right? Because his final thing
I think
is
he
Omega.
kills you. Isn't he? That's the one where it,
I have 2 copies of him.
that does damage equal to the number of mana costs among permanents you control the target player. But they still go for Knights of the Round because it's indestructible and you get like, I think it's 4 3/3s.
Damn.
Yeah, the first turn, the second turn, the third turn, and the fourth turn. And then I think it's turn 5. All those creatures get +2/+2.
My wife was at a card show and she bought me Bahamut. And then one of the packs that I pulled the, not the full art, but the extended art. So it's all the detailed art, but still has the text boxes on it.
Yeah.
So I got the extended art. I think it's what it's called, Bahamut.
Nice.
So I got that. So in terms of summons, I'm pretty sure the only summons I'm missing are Odin, Leviathan, and Knights of the Round.
Leviathan's pretty brutal too. I've actually been hit with that on Arena as well. It whelming waves you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then for I have all of the main antagonists now.
Nice.
Except nope. Yeah. I have all the main antagonists so far. And I'm missing Cecil.
I've never seen a card self-sabotage people more than Cecil.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he cost you health or something in Dark Knight mode? And
He's a 1-drop 2/3. Whenever he does damage to anything, you lose that much life.
its controller loses that much life?
So if a creature blocks him, that 2 damage he did to the creature that blocked him, you're getting hit with 2. And then once you're below 10 life, I think it is, and he attacks, he transforms and untaps to light mode Cecil. 4/4 lifelink to gain back that life.
Yeah, but it's 4/4. You're like, that's shit.
Yeah, but for a 1-drop, when you're below 10 life.
Yeah, yeah.
And when
you'll get there quick.
And when he attacks, all your other creatures get indestructible. So I just let them get themselves down to below 10. He transforms it. I kill spell it before you gain any of your life back. Every time.
Can you say he's a 2/1?
2/3.
Oh, 2/3.
1 drop.
Okay.
So that's why he gets play. And Death Touch. That's why he gets play. But I just watched people kill themselves with
I
him.
do know a card. And you would put it in one of your decks immediately. Vayne Solidor.
I have not seen him.
He's a 2/3 Death Touch. Whenever a creature with Death Touch you control hits a player's life, they get 2 poison counters.
Yes, he's actually an alt art version of you played the set. It's the Viking one. Kaldheim card.
Yeah, nice.
It's called Finn the Fangbearer. I love that card.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly keeping poison counters in standard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Big sad.
I hate poison counters.
We lost all of the Phyrexia stuff, thank God. There's a really annoying Proliferate deck on Arena that was really pissing me off. Because it just all of its kill spells had and they get a poisons counter. Kill spell and Proliferate. Counter that spell and Proliferate. So they would just kill you with that. With blue-black Magery.
Yeah, so they would never even play anything. They would just...
Yeah. If they did be like
you-
one creature that
You're
has
playing a fucking poison counter, and it's just like you're playing a poison game. Cool. I started this game with 10 fucking health.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
That creature gets -4/-4, proliferate. You just lost a health. Counter target spell, spit in their face,
Yeah.
proliferate.
Smack their mother.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Yeah, no, I'm missing. I think Cecil is the only protagonist that I'm missing.
Nice.
Yeah, I got Bart's. Yeah. Terra.
Bart's is good. I've seen him on Arena because the Chocobo deck is so outrageous.
Trying to think here. Oh, well, actually, I don't have lightning.
I actually got.
Oh, wait. I think I do have lightning.
I killed someone with lightning. It's not even that good of a card, but I actually got it to work. She's first strike, and something else. But when she hits someone's life, the rest of the turn, any other creature that deals damage to them deals double damage. So she's first strike. The rest of the combat happened after. Oh, so good.
That is pretty good. How's it work? Is double strike double strike doesn't count as first strike unless it's doing damage to a creature with first strike. So her first strike goes off, and then everything
it still
else
double hits the player. So it would actually do that.
That's what I'm saying. So her first strike happens before everyone else.
Yep.
But then everyone else gets double strike. So just because the first strike went off doesn't mean they lose their first strike. Well, because
they all do their first strike first, and then the secondary hit that happens after would be doubled.
As in doubled.
Doubled by her effect. Yeah.
I gotcha. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that should be on fucking Squall, who I also don't have.
He also has like a really cool effect. I forgot what it is. Something about him when he attacks alone.
Exalted.
I think it's bring back creature. Here it is. Rough Divide. When a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike. And when Squall deals damage to a player, you return a permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
What's his colors?
Black, white. Lord knows why. Dead or alive.
my Exalted deck's solo white.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to swing that. But
cool though.
Yeah, not bad. But yeah, so I'm missing Cecil, Squall,
Lightning.
I'm not sure. I think I have lightning, but I'm not sure. And maybe one other. But I know, like, it's like, okay, I have 2 of 3 clouds. And 2 of 3 Sephiroths. So.
Is it the expensive one?
I don't know. Maybe, do I? Yeah, well, because I have the Sephiroth that transforms.
Yes, and that thing is brutal.
And I have the Sephiroth from the dual decks.
Nice.
The Cloud versus Sephiroth dual deck. And there's, because I know there's 3 of each of those 2. They have 3 of, because. Oh, maybe I do have all 3 Sephiroths then.
The transforming one is $35.
Let me see.
It's the first one there.
I do have that one, yeah.
He's ridiculously good.
At least I'm pretty sure I do. Maybe I don't. Because I had the 7 commander deck, so I have that Cloud and that Sephiroth, and then I have the Sephiroth Cloud dual deck. But I don't have the other, like the Cloud.
Yeah, that one.
The main Cloud. I do have that one, yes.
Yeah.
So I'll have to move that. But So yeah, my sets, and I've just not been able to keep. I have not been able to draw any of the crystals. I have the dark crystal and the earth crystal. So I still need the other crystals. Because you gotta have the crystals. Crystals in life, you know? That's what the whole fucking thing's about.
Hell yeah. And they're not bad. As cards.
No, they're not terrible.
I use wind crystal sometimes. The white one. Because I have a hope deck.
I have hope.
It's a surprisingly fun deck, but because of a card that came out the set after, it's a 4-drop where each opponent mills, or no, target player mills for how much your life total is.
Oh yeah, there's been 2 sets since the Final Fantasy set, which came out like yesterday.
They had the Universes Beyond, which is their space set, and now this one. It's like a set every month and a half, it feels like.
Yeah, because isn't the Final Fantasy like Ether Shock or something? Doesn't have its own, like, an actual name? It's not Final Fantasy, is it?
No, it is just Final Fantasy.
Is it?
Yeah, because before that there was the racing set was Ether Drift.
Just a racing set?
Yep. Interplanar wacky racers, baby. We have Chandra on a motorcycle now.
I'm so glad.
It's what you always wanted, right? Chandra on a motorcycle. And then they went back to Tarkir, and no one cared.
I'm so glad that I'm out of Magic. Final Fantasy is the last thing that they'll get me. Because if they couldn't get me until... I just didn't like the Lord of the Rings set. So, I mean, I'm sure there's maybe cards in there that I would like.
I like Commander deck, just fucking...
My wife got me the One Ring.
Nice.
So, but I can't get that till Christmas. That was my Christmas
The instant
gift.
Commander staple.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was it just Soul Ring? It's not just Soul Ring, right?
No, it's not just Soul Ring. It's its own thing. It gets you tap it and to take damage equal to how many counters it gets. It gets more counters every turn, and you draw that many cards.
Oh yeah, it's called like Tempted by the Ring or something.
Yeah.
Tempting the Ring.
I think it's indestructible.
I mean, it's got to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's the extended art one, so it's not the
regular.
Yeah, because honestly, the regular art of the One Ring is actually honestly not that good. The One Ring. Oh. Tried clicking on images and it fucking brought up.
The art for Sauron's pretty cool.
Yeah, so see, you got that one. I mean, that's the fucking $1 million one. This is the one that she got me.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's part of a 3-card thing, because you got the One Ring here falling into Mount Doom. That's Golem's hand. So Golem's cards full art like this continues this way of his hand and him falling. And then there's a card with Frodo and Sam that are like up here on the ledge. So it's like a 3-card.
That's really cool.
Panoramic thing or whatever.
I actually really like the art for Sauron.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Let me look at it again. Let's see. He just he looks more like Morgoth in this picture than Sauron, to be honest with you, to me. But that's just me. Oh, maybe I'll look through the set, because like maybe this I really haven't seen much from it, but the stuff I did see of like spoilers before it came out, I was just like, I don't know, I just wasn't impressed. So
I don't blame you.
And at the time I was like, do I really want we weren't playing Magic together, we weren't doing anything Magic related, so I'm like, am I really just gonna buy these cards?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm only gonna be buying like pre-made Commander decks if I ever buy cards again. Get myself the Mothman fucking Fallout deck.
See, but I'd get like these cards, like Ring Wraiths and fucking the Nazgul.
Hell yeah.
Or like maybe there's locations.
Well, there
like
probably
lands.
is like lands.
So there's got to be lands and stuff, but that would be because I'm loving the land collection of what do you call it? The Final Fantasy set where you get like Midgard. Well, Midgard has its own special card.
Yeah.
But like Rabinaster's a land card. You got all these...
Midgard's also a land. It's just a very special land. It's
like
adventure, I think it is.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because Midgard, it's I think it's black and 2, colorless, draw 2, lose 2 life. And then you can also play it as a land.
Yeah, it's a sorcerer. You may sacrifice an artifact or creature if you do draw 2 cards, or it's a land. The land enters tapped, add black.
It's a way worse corrupted conviction. Because that's the same effect as a 1-drop black card. Instant. The blue one also awful, and I don't know why I'm still running it in my mill deck.
Oh, here you go. Here's one. I didn't know the Xanacar card. Xanacar. How do you...
Xanarkand?
Thank you. Jesus
no
Christ.
problem.
I'm reading it, too, and I can't say it.
It's okay.
Has its own card. Create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each land you control. And enters tapped at forest.
See, that's actual good one.
Yeah, but 6 mana for the sorcery.
Oh my god, that's terrible. The blue one's 6 mana to make someone mill half their deck. And let me tell you, that 4 mana spell where they mill equal to my life total is usually more cards.
Hey, but... Well, not necessarily because it's green. But it could be potentially coming in as a 7/7.
Yes, so that's actually all right. The best part about it is if you draw a land late game, you have a spell to cast. Which is why I hate the blue one, because if you draw it late game, they're not milling much, because it's mill half their deck for 6 mana.
Right. I keep clicking on the TCG cards, but... That's hilarious. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Jidor, Aristocrat's capital. You're a spin image of Maria, Fedor resident. Maybe it's Final Fantasy VI because it says FF6 on the bottom of the card, and I didn't notice that on any other card ever. So
I noticed it on the Arena client. It always references which Final Fantasy they're pulling from.
Well, it's probably that then, because I don't think... I'll have to check my cards.
Xanarkand's 10.
Yeah,
sure.
It says right there FX10, but I don't remember this text on the bottom of the cards being on the physical cards.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's where they credit the artists.
I'll have to check that because, like, I'm in my binder, I'm, like, hyper organizing it by, like, you open the binder, the first pages, like, it goes all the antagonists, all the protagonists. And then once you get past that, I put, here's all the first one's blank other than Matoya. But it's just, here's all the side cast of 1. On the backside, all the side cast of 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 7 is like 2 full pages because they just printed everyone that's in 7. They printed as their own card. But then I have pages of all the side casts of each game. And then I went into, like, here's all the summons, here's all the Chocobo and all the Moogles, and then here's just a page of all, like, iconic monsters, like Behemoth and Omega and all this stuff. And then I went through spell cards of, like, artwork. So, like, there's some cards that have, like, X Death on it.
Yeah.
So I could put him in 5, or, like, cards like Vein Solidors on it and, like, towards 12. So, like, everything's in order of, like, 1 through 16 of how each thing happens. Then I have pages all the way in the back saved for when I buy the Y'shtola Commander deck, because that's where all of the 14 cards are.
Nice.
Is in that whole, just I'll probably end up putting like the whole Commander deck in
Right
those
into the
pages.
binder.
Because almost every card that's not your command tower and your soul rings, and even your soul ring, that thing probably has artwork of 14 on it.
Probably.
So, because I do have some 14 cards that were in the main set, like Grahatia, I think has 2 of his cards, as he's in both. The other problem is, I'm like, do I get all of the Sids? No, because Sid sees play, and he's like $12.
Does he really?
And some of the Sids are more expensive because he's more popular. So
I'm shocked he sees play, to be honest.
I only can assume that based on his price. I'll tell you right now.
Because I mean, synthesizer's still in standard. No one's playing that on Arena, at least.
Like this Sid, which is
The problem with Sid, he doesn't proc the only artifact that matters.
So like Final Fantasy 9 Sid is $4. 16s is $8. 10 is 7. Don't know what this is. That's 4. That's 9.
That's not
8,
great.
4, 8, 9, 13. So I'm just like, well, the prices are all over the place. Surprisingly, Sid from... Oh, never mind. That's the Commander Sid from 7. I was like, surprisingly, he's super cheap. I was like, wait a minute, he's different color combinations. But all the Sids are the same except their artwork. But yeah, so the prices
that I'd want for what his card is.
Yeah, and there's 16 of them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if there's 16 of them because I don't think Sid's in 1. I think he first shows up in like... he's in 4, so maybe 2. He's in 2 or 3 is his first appearance. So there's at least 14 Sids versions, and I'm like, all right, times 14 by like $8.
Yeah, fuck that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like 100 and something.
Yeah. But we're coming up on time, so we gotta talk about Memeville.
Yes, the man who lost to coins. The man allergic to money.
The poor bastard.
The poor bastard.
Fucking brokeback bitch over here. The man, the myth, the legend.
Azami did indeed come in and clear some house.
Azami fucking
beat ass.
He came in too, and like right at the beginning of the chapter, it just opens up. Kagurabachi, by the way, in case anyone was.
In case anyone was behind.
Not seeing what's happening here, but let me see. I swear, Yura basically opened this chapter being like, "This guy's aura is just so good." Oh no, they start with the dudes talking. Oh, that's right. I misremembered. The presence that everyone was talking about wasn't him. It was that Chihiro and
Samura coming.
Samura are coming. And the first text bubble was Summon Shiba. And Hiyuki, which is the Flamebone, I assume.
Yes.
And I called the fuck out of it that he was guarding the other Swordmasters. And I love how the Flamebone just has completely skipped over all of our communications of Kagurabachi completely. We were like, yeah, where is she at?
Yeah.
She's like supposedly their strongest member.
Which I don't see. It's Azami. Just...
Oh, yeah, this chapter, I mean, I just love that whole thing that I said it last chapter, they spent that whole elevator ride down gassing up this dude. And then he takes him out with one back fist.
With a broken hand.
No. The last chapter. Not to Yura. Because then, yeah, he just took out Yura with a broken hand with a single punch, too.
The man's with so much aura Having unfinished drawings couldn't nerf it. Like, look at that fucking bam, and then that shot is so good.
Honestly, because that kind of looks unfinished, but I think it looks better that way than if it was.
Oh, and it was definitely unfinished. Poor Okazona.
2 in a row, yeah.
Yeah.
But he also never takes breaks either. I don't think he's ever taken a break other than the mandatory shonen breaks. And you know how, so this will be finished for the volume release. When the volume release comes out, will they do you think they'll update the
I think so. They did that to JJK when that happened. Like, they go back and update some of those.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that will be what's in print. And they have the banner right now, apparently. The main couple, Kagurabachi. In black and white.
Nice. Yeah, no, fucking Azami just rolled in there and just fucking
beat ass.
I was kind of disappointed that Urahar and
Natsuki. This chapter reminded me his name.
Just kind of got obliterated. Like, it was, they cut away for a panel and came back and they were both on the floor. I was like, damn.
But that even added more aura when there's who's standing there. It's Azami right there, ready to throw up the Dukes.
And what's his name? Hokuto, the other dude that's there.
Yes, that is his name. I have no clue what happened to him. Last
I remember seeing him, he was like kneeling down on the floor. I mean, yeah, his hands cut off from previous chapters, but
he took that in stride.
But I remember last chapter him acknowledging or being there to like have like a little like the explanation point above the head type deal when Azumi came in, so he looked up and like he acknowledged that the dude was there. So
yeah, I have no clue where he went.
He's probably still there, or
probably jacking off to how strong Azami looks,
or maybe the fact that however he got in there, he teleported his way back out.
Yeah,
he's using sorcery. It's never been explicitly stated that people can't learn multiple sorceries. We touched on this
again. Yeah, it was kind of hinting that some of them are just like base level techniques that can be learned.
Because this guy seems to be like came off as a puppet master controlling like armor, but like we've not seen that.
Yeah, well, we've seen him manifest some armor here and there, but not even like he hasn't made a big deal of it or done anything like special.
So who knows? He could also be able to teleport like Mr. Shiba.
Yeah.
You know? Who knows?
He cleared that distance somehow.
The only problem I have with this is it's not really a problem. 2 of them. And if it was just one or the other, I wouldn't really care, but they compound each other. At the beginning of the chapter, they're like, call the Flamebone and Mr. Shiba to come here and help us out. Because now we know, okay, if he calls Mr. Shiba can be there like this. Because we saw him do that during the auction house. He called the dudes.
Yeah.
They were beating up.
This the guy?
And he was there within a panel.
Yeah.
But they're like, we can't get through to him. So somehow self-service is being blocked. I'm like, okay, well, do you have a landline first off? But regardless, it's like, okay. So you mention Shiba, but then immediately mention, okay, there's something stopping us from getting in contact with him. Then you mention, literally on the same page, that Samura and Chihiro were here. But then you mention, okay, they can't get in though because of this, that, and the other shields
barrier
thing.
Put up, yeah.
And it's like, why you're saying that to build tension to stall Samura and Chihiro from getting in so that you could do some other stuff. It's like, okay, then why mention that they're here in the first place? Just do the other stuff and then have Chihiro and Samura enter when you're ready.
That, or also, why couldn't you just cut to Chihiro and Samura and them being like, why can't we get through this giant barrier to tell me that information? Yeah.
Right. They did say, however, that it's not going to stop Samura for long, which it won't. And I don't... It's like too convenient, man. That's like, oh yeah, we put
Power Rangers.
We put up this magical barrier that'll specifically keep out sword bearers out and keep cell signal in so you can't contact the teleporter.
Well, is it any more convenient than a Gojo excluding barrier that only excludes Satoru Gojo?
No, it's not. That was early JJK too.
Yeah, it
some of the
was.
bullshit. He broke the fuck out of it though. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, eventually it did just break it. But it did keep out Satoru Gojo.
Did it though? It's been a long time since I watched that.
Did.
But
He was like standing above it for a while Hanami was trying to beat ass.
yeah, Hanami just failed at everything, huh?
Mm-hmm. Poor Hanami. Strong too, but
badass intro though. It's like came in on Megumin and Kamo, and they were just going at each other's throats. And as soon as that dude Hanami came in, they're like, "We're allies. We gotta take this fucking thing down." I loved that immediate switch to be like, "Okay, no."
Oh, and part of it too is Inumaki running away, and he told them to like look and run with the cursed speech.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That moment's
That's
fire.
a vibe.
Yeah. God, I gotta watch that scene again. That's a good fucking.
That's a good fight.
Hanami's fucking introduction is boss, and then they're all fighting in there, and then fucking
Toto and Yuji going at it.
Well, Maki shows up first, and they're fighting, and then out of nowhere, Tojo and Yuji show up, and then fucking
everyone gets in on that shit too. Like Megumi's in there for a little bit too. Mm-hmm. Like even like later comes back in.
All that for fucking some dude to try and make a coat rack out of Gojo and become a coat rack himself.
That's all that for someone who gets splattered across the train walls.
Yeah, by
walking.
By aura.
Yeah.
My version of aura. Because
Yes.
I hate that word on how they use it now.
Aura farming.
Because like aura for us, I don't know if you agree with this, but aura for me as a introductor to anime in the mid to late 90s was Dragon Ball Z, the aura of energy around somebody.
Now it's their vibe.
Now it's the vibe. How good did like how well they aura farming? They come in and they got a fucking strike a cool pose. And it's like
looking away from explosions.
JoJo's been doing that forever. Then.
JoJo's is dripping with aura. Oh my god, these men cannot stop aura farming.
I just wish it was called something else because in my mind, aura was always the yellow shit around.
Yeah, we had
Super
swag
Saiyan.
for this.
Yeah.
What happened to swag?
What happened to swag? It's just for me, aura is like. You know, I said, the yellow energy that's around a Super Saiyan, or like
you don't think of Johann Liebert when you think aura, but now you do.
Yeah. So, because it's like it was Gojo's aura that fucking
it's literal
flattened
Hanami
to the wall,
like a fly swatted.
You ain't doing that with fucking. The aura,
with my aura
that everyone else is talking about.
Well, you clearly haven't seen my drip.
Ain't nobody in JJK got drip.
No, they really don't. No. Yuta's like the closest, but even he doesn't. There's always like a shot of Yuta that makes his drip look awful.
He's wearing a white sweater and a pair of fucking
he wears it so
jeans.
Well. He wears it so.
Dude, just go suck his dick, alright?
I would. I would indeed. Yeah, no one at JJK has drip. And conversely, everyone in Gachiakuda has drip.
I'm caught up on that.
I'm not, but obviously wild. I know everything. So.
Yeah, well, all the Amo stuff finished. And it was fucking Jagger was his name?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Shows up to her place, and it's insinuated that she's dead. And I hate that guy. I really do.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, I know you love him or
I
whatever,
do.
But
he's awesome, but he's an asshole.
Yeah, and I hope he dies painfully.
I also didn't even clock when you said there's going to be 24 episodes. That means we're getting another course. So they will probably, by the end of this season, be where I stopped reading the manga. I think that is the exact point they'll end the season. They are about to cover the last arc. The one that I was also hyping. Like, we're about to get... This whole next core is all going to be fights.
Fire.
Constant fights. Boss-ass fights.
Fire. Yeah, because going back to the other point too, quick. What you were saying, what we were talking about, like nobody in JJK's got drip because they all look exactly the same uniform wise. But then it's like maybe you could say Gedo, but he's just basically wearing a monk gear, so like a monk.
But it's outfit, it's drippy.
Yeah,
and Nanami.
Nanami.
Mm-hmm. Nanami's got drip.
That suit.
He represents enough for the rest of them.
And you know who does it justice? Mappa.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me tell you, it doesn't hit the same in the manga.
No.
That walk up, dude. To fucking
name of the enemies and their locations.
Yes. Not the hair. Oh, the memes that came out of that, dude.
Daddy.
I saw one that's like someone was like, he was fighting demons. I don't know how he didn't just unzip his pants right there.
There's one who's he looks at me like that Shibuya's gonna get a real incident. There's him grabbing Haruto's hair.
Yeah, so Nanami is about the only one that's got drip.
Yep. And then Gachiakuda is a story about drip. Dandadan, everyone has drip. Bleach, obviously, everyone has drip.
Oh, dude. Bleach is the king of drip.
Kagurabachi's got some drip. I need to really think about it, though. It was more when we were away from Kamunabi headquarters.
Yeah.
When Chihiro put the suit on with the ninja guys, the black gloves.
I mean, just his original outfit when you first see Kichiro, you're like, yeah, it's Lord.
Yeah.
That's good.
But, we need to wrap it there.
Wrap it we shall. This has been the Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom.
Episode 121. Thank you, Ian, for coming. And we'll catch you guys and gals next week.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.